Sad music. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Someone just started mowing the lawn. Alright, well, this is gonna be fun.
Get absolutely shat on.
Anyway, sad music. It's, and also sunset.
Is that sunset?
Yeah, the hue of the sky is different.
It didn't feel like sunset. I guess we are in like a valley, but still.
This game is also not graphically impressive.
No, and it never will be.
Me running onto like everything.
But we're nearing the end of the game, right?
Yeah, so that means almost all of the voice lines are going to be actually voiced.
Oh, great. They put the budget at the beginning and the end of the game.
Yeah, the best parts. Literally, the best parts of this game, the beginning and the end.
At least it's not like a lot of other games I could bring up where they start off really strong and then it's just downhill for the rest of the time.
No, I'd say the ending of this is a pretty good high note.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I had a side quest I had wanted to do because it gets me a weapon, which I need.
Mm-hmm.
But this side quest also needs you to go to the Lost Shrine, which is where you need to go from here. Once you enter the Lost Shrine for the final quest, it won't let you leave.
Huh.
So
it's like a lot
I
of
couldn't do
games.
this quest. So I couldn't actually do this quest, and I was so sad.
That's fucking
And you're gonna
stupid.
see me try to leave, and I'm gonna be so sad.
There's so many games that do this where like there's just an invisible barrier that you cross.
Okay, there's a point where you reach where it does tell you cannot turn back after this.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I don't know if you just have to clear out, like, all the enemies in the Lost Shrine and then it'll let you leave or something. I didn't try after that.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, fair warning whenever you play Stellar Blade, which might be soon now, since it's coming to PC soon. There is the thing where it tells you, after this point, you cannot come back. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Make sure you... are absolutely sure that you're done with everything before you do that, because whether you're going for 100%, if you're going for 100% especially, you got to make sure you are absolutely done with everything at that point, because there is like a solid 2.5 hours of game left. Plus, and it's an awesome, amazing part of the game. It's so cool. But goddamn, like, I was like, when I did it, I was like, oh, I'm at the end of the game already. No, you're not at the end of the game. You got a lot of game left once you reach that point, and it's kind of fucking
You just can't
nuts.
go back to anything else.
Right. Man, Stellar Blade is so good. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you to play it.
I have been nothing but excited to play it as soon as I saw that ass.
It's crazy how you were there for my whole first live stream with the game.
Yeah.
And I believe that was our first live stream for the channel.
It was. We were trying to make sure our consoles worked and such, so you decided to stream Stellar Blade, and I was pissed. I'm like, I don't want to see this. I'm waiting for it. I want to play it myself.
Well, it had just come out, and I had
I'm
it.
glad you loved it.
And it was awesome.
Oh, hi, Emil.
Emil, just climb the ladder, you lazy bitch.
He can float. Shut up.
He's lazy.
Anyways, we're going for the Lost Shrine now, heading up to the Shadow Lord's castle. Because, of course, we have to go to the Lost Shrine a third time.
And now we're going to get all of our questions answered, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Every question.
There will not be more questions after this. It's all going to be answered. All will be understood.
Define everything.
100%. Everything.
Yeah. So anyways, we have to do a lot of fighting now. I was honestly tempted to just cut out this entire section.
No, it's gameplay.
But I left it in to make you suffer. It is. Oh yeah, I've also upgraded my spears, so like once I break their armor, I actually just insta kill like every single shade.
And insta kill yourself.
I have to climb all those ladders again.
God fucking damn it. I hope the monsters didn't respawn.
No. I didn't actually die.
It did take quite a big chunk off your health, though.
A decent chunk, but it's something I can't heal.
Do you need to kill all these guys?
Flying ones.
Must you kill all of them on your way
No.
up?
But I'm going to.
Then why are you complaining?
Well, that's why I said I thought about cutting it out, because nothing really happens. It's just combat. Which is like the most boring thing to watch in this game. Up the ladder.
Up we go, God. Ladders need to be removed from adventure games like this. I'm sick of them.
No, because Nier Automata does them like literally perfectly. The climbing speed is much higher. Yeah, they just feel good.
I'd rather it just be like the fucking gigantic wind gusts from Elden Ring that just launch you really high.
That game also has ladders.
I know. But I ain't talking about Yeah, I guess I don't care about ladders too much nowadays because they let you speed them up at least. But like the
Even
fucking...
this game does. It back in 2010 had a foresight too, so you know that's good on them.
But like fucking the Legend of Zelda style fucking ladders until Breath of the Wild, by the way, which is
even
crazy.
in Breath of the Wild, because to speed up them, you still have to use stamina. So like some
Which is
ladders,
stupid.
you have to manage your stamina. And I'm like, I get it. But just let me climb it fast. Don't tie my stamina to this. Like Elden Ring literally does it perfect, where you just have infinite stamina until you're in combat.
Yeah.
Because Sekiro did it, and they like having infinite stamina in Sekiro, so they kept it somewhat.
It's another fucking reason why Elden Ring is just so fucking good. I am so sick of stamina bars in video games, like unless they're used for a good purpose. If I'm just running around the world, why do I need to get tired every 10 seconds? Please stop.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see how sprint being tied to stamina
It's fun. I don't see how it's fun.
Affects like, okay, in a FromSoft game, like, okay, stamina management is everything.
Yes.
If you could sprint around bosses, that would heavily make bosses easier. Okay, I get that. But that's why Elden Ring is so awesome, because for its bigger world, they realized, hey, you need to be able to sprint everywhere.
Yeah.
So they allow you. They accommodate. Breath of the Wild. Why can't I not just sprint all across the world? Come on.
Because then half of
I
the
guess there's
upgrades-
horses, but like I'm not on horses a lot.
Oh, it would be because then half of the upgrades you can get in the game, being the stamina upgrades, would feel less useful. Even though they still would be, because climbing.
Yeah, I was about to say,
stamina,
like that's
yeah.
like the big thing is like climbing and swimming.
Dude, your
Or like
stamina,
where I actually want the
Yeah.
stamina wheel.
your stamina is pathetic at the start of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. You can only sprint for, I think it's 3 seconds before you have to let it recharge, or you let it go a little early so that it recharges faster.
Dude, I watched my cousin play it for like 3 hours once, and during the entirety of that 3 hours, he would still only use his stamina like that, where he'd let it run slower.
Oh, for God's sake.
It was so painful to watch, but I wasn't gonna tell him. I'm like, you're gonna learn. But I hate watching this.
That's almost as bad as watching Super Mario Brothers players for the first time not using the run button at all.
Trying to explain people what the run button is and how running starts work, and that it can make you jump further, is actually the most difficult thing to explain.
Explaining jumping in a platforming like video game to someone who's never played a platformer is actually crazy difficult to do. You wouldn't think so, because you'd think like intuitively people would know if you run faster, you jump faster and further, but no, they don't. They don't think of these things. Because a lot of these action adventure games, when you jump, your jump arc is like at a fixed speed, and it always goes up and down at the exact same rate, no matter how fast you're moving. So I guess it makes sense, but it's like, man, physics class. Did you take it? Did you pay attention in school?
I still have nightmares trying to figure out myself how to do the triangle dive in Sonic Heroes, and then trying to explain how the triangle dive works.
Dude, my trauma with the triangle dive runs deep. Because Heroes was like my first video game, Sonic Heroes. Not my first, but it was one of my first. You hit the little, in Ocean Palace, you can get through all of Seaside Hill without using the triangle dive. You get to Ocean Palace, there's a spot where it's mandatory to use. And the question mark bubble just says, if we use triangle dive, we can move around while gliding. And I didn't know what that meant. So I would just like float around in the little fan as Tails, because Tails can fly. He's the character I realized can go up really good. So I was like, why can't I go up? This makes no sense. And I was at that age where I got my dad to try and help me, but he doesn't fucking play video games. So he was like, well, there's like triangle looking things on the wall. Did you try those? And then I was stuck on that for hours of my life.
Okay, so this is me trying to use the exit.
You're stuck.
Yep.
The defeat. I feel the disappointment. Oh,
no,
God.
because for this quest, you have to get a bunch of rare materials to repair the map first. And I had spent an hour and a half getting those stupid materials.
Yeah.
Before recording this. I had been playing for like 2.5 hours at this point. Just getting quests, becoming more powerful, and trying to do that. And I was so pissed off. I had to run through the stupid junk heap with all the robots like 3 times.
It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us.
It's not good. I was so heartbroken.
It's just a fact of the gamer life. Hashtag.
I just wanted the weapons, man. And this was going to give me a spear, too. It could have been more powerful than what I'm using now.
Could you have not just reloaded your save?
No, because my save will still reload at the final area. Or not at the final area, but heading into it, which would just give me the same issue.
Gotcha. Well, that sucks.
Yep.
I can't believe we're going through this fucking place again.
I hope you like the song.
It's a song. It's like
It's
the most
a good
recognizable song to me because we've been here so often.
Still not my favorite song. That's still probably going to be the mansion music. It's so good.
I don't remember it.
That's okay. You'll remember it when you play this, when I make you play it.
Yeah, that's the thing too, is like I don't really get to talk about the music because I am not actively playing it, so I don't know. That's something I've learned with Doom 2016, because I remember in that whole playthrough I was like, yeah, I don't really nothing's really sticking with me, but now that I'm actually playing the game, which I am, by the way, be proud of me, audience. Now that I'm actually playing it, it hits so much harder.
Yeah,
it's so good.
I've been trying to listen to all the music and like games I haven't played. I'm like, nothing's really stuck with me a ton, but I do remember liking it when I play it. Like Penny's Big Breakaway, I remember really liking the music. It's just I can't remember any individual track because I haven't played it.
Well, you also only played like the tutorial level and the part of the first level.
That's why I said I haven't played it.
That soundtrack.
I will
amazing,
live
though.
stream it one day, okay?
Good. If you
Whenever you get to Nier, I will play all Penny and maybe something else.
That's what I was about to say.
Some other 3D platformer.
If you're making me play Nier, though, really my Nier equivalent would be the Half-Life games. But I want you to play Penny. So.
yeah. I'll play Penny. I won't play anything to make you play Automata because I think you'll just like Automata.
Okay.
It's just a damn good game.
You also didn't you buy that for me?
I did. I did buy it for you. I forgot about that.
So I'm kind of, I mean, not necessarily obligated, but if you tell me to play it and you bought it for me, I should definitely play it.
Oh yeah, that means I also got to play Polyroll in Rayman Origins.
Yeah. Polyroll was just more of a joke thing, because I was like, yeah, this is a platformer he might
I remember you playing that.
Huh?
I remember you playing it.
Yeah, in the dorm.
Yeah.
On my
good days. Good times.
Yeah. It's a fun little platformer. What can I say? It's nothing special, but it's a game.
To the roof!
Oh, my eyes.
It's so bright.
Hi, Yona. Or Yorda. Kind of looks like Yorda.
It's Yona. But it does kind of look like Yorna. Or Yorda. Shit.
You just combine the names.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever shipped those two characters together, but now they will.
Oh. Oh dear. They both look very underage.
Yeah, that's why it's like a wholesome ship.
Sure. No, Yorda in this game would be closer to Kaine.
Yeah, but then that's weird because Kaine is of age.
You think?
I hope. With how she's dressed, I really hope she is.
Hang on.
Oh, fuck, don't. If I'm wrong
we got
about
access
that...
to Google. We have access to Google here.
Hey, last part you told me they're all 18 or up, except for Emil. You said that. So you can't blame me.
Okay, so 17 at the start. And I guess also after... Actually, at this point as well, because she was frozen. So, 17. I'm sorry.
Motherfucker, you lied to me. Fuck you.
Well, there you go. All the characters are underage then if you play Replicate. Otherwise, here, Papa Nier's an adult.
So, let me ask you, are we at the quote-unquote best part of the game yet? Or are we still working our way there?
Now we're there.
Okay. So I was like, we're just playing a section we already did earlier.
Now we're here. That's why I was tempted to just skip to here, okay?
That's fair. I mean...
It's just fighting. Nothing happens.
Yeah, but it is also like the lead up to the end of the game. You kind of want that in the recording, in my opinion.
All right, we've been here 3 times. We're going to finally go past this.
Finally.
It was free from annoying hussies like yourself.
Hussy. He should call her a
Hussy.
harlot.
He probably has called her a harlot at some point. There you go. There's the point of no return.
Okay. Well, we already had a point of no return in our point of no return.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if that clears up if you kill all the shades. I don't know.
I don't think so.
It didn't, though.
I think
it
you
didn't,
just are locked
and I was
in.
sad. Maybe it's because there's no save points after here. That's probably why. But, I mean, this game does have checkpoints. So, like, when you die, you'll respawn close.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ancient
So here's our
modern
first bit of
architecture.
here's our first bit of what the fuck is going on.
Dude, this is literally the top of the temple of from Shadow of the Colossus.
That was probably an inspiration. This is a modern corporate garden you'd see in like one of those giant office buildings.
Yeah, it even had
we're
the
literally
lights
surrounded by
on the
office
stairs.
buildings in the background.
Yeah, it even had the like little lights all along the stairs so that you can see each step.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. What's
Pretty
going
calm and tranquil
on?
here. You just gotta go. You gotta go to these birds, and they speak.
What the fuck? I shouldn't even be surprised, but you know.
This section just comes out of nowhere. I guess you have the documents, and if you read those, you can kind of start piecing things together. But like, I guess the only other equivalent is like the Emil's mansion. When you go to that, and which is just what is going on.
A password.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the correct answer should grant us access.
Also, like how they're still calling it a castle,
I feel confident I've
because that's just what they know it as. It's
I
just a
mean,
castle.
yeah, like if you were living in medieval times and you saw this, what would you call it? This impossible structure beyond comprehension.
All right, so they're asking on behalf of the true form. What does that mean? All right, so you have to answer these questions here. You do not have the answers throughout the game. I assume if you played this without knowing, you just have to guess. But this is kind of our first clue as to what's going on. So where did humans disappear to? But you are human, so what's going on? You know? And our next kind of question begins to answer that, separating body and soul.
separating body from soul.
They go to heaven.
That is under the answers here, actually.
The
But no.
promised land.
Placed in their corresponding shells.
That's not the right answer. Also, notice how it's Vice who has to answer.
Well then, seems the way.
Why?
Open.
We're not
That'll
playing
become
as him.
clear, but it's a mystery. Also, weapon.
Right at the fucking end. So that would, I imagine, be the last one you pick up if you got all of them, right?
No, but we'll get into that later.
Oh, okay. Phoenix sword. Oh, it's a heavy bitch. Ugh.
And I will never use it. Back to Sunrise, because its damage is OP. I was just looking around a little more. This area is nice. And it's even more gorgeous in the remake.
Oh yeah, I imagine the remake
For
looks
some
really
reason, I
good.
got confused on which one was more powerful. It's Phoenix Sword. But my spear is still more powerful, so. By the way, all the weapons have stories. I've never showed it off, but they like have these stories, and as you upgrade them, the story becomes more
From your village.
fleshed out. Anyways, it's the twins.
What are you doing here?
Hey, any chance
Huh.
to just go back to the village? This is a very
How did they get here?
Good question.
We literally took a linear path to get here, and we left them
Good
at the
fucking
start
question.
of our path. What the fuck?
We are asking questions right now.
Kinda drugged us. And we
I'm
took a
wondering
nap.
what happens if you choose. They're right. Let's return to the village. I'm curious as to what happens.
Guess we don't have
But it also takes a while to get here, so I'm never going to answer that.
The game just ends. Credits
I don't know.
roll.
I'll have to look it up.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had a whole ending dedicated to that.
The Nier Automata would.
we didn't want to fight.
Not this one.
It would just be a fucking visual novel ending
We didn't want to.
where it just says they then
Yeah,
went
that's
home.
literally what Nier Automata does for its joke endings. Anyways, Devil Up, Popol Up, boss fight.
Sorry. This is our fate.
This is our fate. Yeah, punch the shit out of them.
Yeah. Also, look, they can teleport. That's how they got here.
Oh, I guess that
They just
makes
have teleport
sense.
magic.
So you were lying when you said you didn't know.
Oh, why would I tell you when it's about to be revealed?
You could have said, maybe we'll find out. How about that?
Oh well.
What now?
Anyways, this is probably the best boss fight in the game.
We're gonna get turned evil by the sisters and sent back in time. No magic.
No, we get magic. But now they have magic too.
Oh. Were they not using magic already?
They stole Vice's magic. Or copied it. They took it back.
They're in sync.
They're twins.
Well, before they actually teleported away from each other at one point. Oh, now they're out of sync.
As you do damage to them, that's when they'll like try to teleport.
Yeah.
But I have heavily upped how much damage I do. So I'm doing enough damage to just get them to teleport instantly, which is hilarious.
Nope.
Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of
So yeah, like I said, this is where the game really starts to pick up. Now we're really delving into what the hell is going on.
You must search for the
Yeah, all the answers will be answered.
face your own.
Next part.
No, all the answers will be questioned, I should say.
Enter the shadow voice.
And all the questions...
Is probably a better way of putting it, actually.
Yeah. No, get back here, cowards. Ah.
Time to progress.
Devil up.
Do we get like a whole Shadow Castle dungeon?
Seem to be putting us through a
Question
great
mark?
deal of
There are no dungeons in this game.
You know what I mean, like a level.
You all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like it's not just a lead up to a boss fight.
Well, all of that was a lead up to this boss fight.
I know, but I'm saying
But
like,
now we're started.
just walking straight and there's no obstacles or anything.
Oh no, we'll be on different floors. We'll steal other stuff.
Okay. That's exciting. Oh boy.
For that, we'll have to wait till next week.